just very quickly for your information, there will not be many videos in the upcoming weeks because I will be very busy. So yeah, I'm so sorry about that, but that's just how it's gotta be. Anyways, enjoy.
Hey guys, what is up? It is Jim here, and today I have a gun that I wanted to make for a really long time, and this is the LEGO SCAR-20 Cyrex. Now this is built inside LED because I basically cannot make this in real life. You can see how many pieces it would take and how many pieces that I wouldn't have, and yeah, it's kind of insane. But anyways, I'm really happy with this build. It's really detailed, really nice shaped, and yeah, I've modified this several times when I've been building it, and I think this is basically the final product, and I'm really happy with it. So there is a piece missing in there, which is not supposed to be. I'm gonna fix that real quick. So I've been building it a lot in LED, as people may have noticed, and yeah, it's basically because I like building in LED because you can make so many things that you can't make in real life, which is the reason why I use it. And this is an example. So anyways, let's go from the back and go forwards. I have the plate right here, which has these pieces, which make it extremely comfortable. It has the shape indent right there. It has the two pins that would basically lock in, and this would lock it in, so you would be able to extend this out, but I didn't make this extendable since you can't really do that in LED without breaking it, of course. So this piece can of course be moved up. You pull out the pin and you push it up. So if I basically, whoops, it's the wrong tool. Basically, you can see it has some pin places right there. So you would move this up, and then you would put the pin in at those positions, and then this would be raised up. This is 5 studs wide, when the rest of the stock is 4 studs. And then here it's 2 studs. And I kind of wanted to make it 3, but I think it is actually 2 on the real one. So you can see how it's made. It's made with slopes. That, and I should have used 1x2s here and then built inside here, but I kind of forgot to do that. So this is where the button would be. I didn't place one here because, well, I I kind of couldn't see where it was on the image, and also I didn't bother wanting to try to make the mechanism in LDD. So here's the grip, which would be very comfortable, and I based this off of the real life SCAR-20's grip, and yeah, because I couldn't get the slopes properly, it would just be way too steep of an angle, or weak of an angle, I mean. Here's the trigger guard with the trigger. Of course, trigger works. Maybe not the best in LDD, but you get what I mean. It would work like a standard trigger. The fire sector, which obviously moves as well. Like that. So in game, this gun can fire either semi-automatic or full automatic. You just tap or you just hold down the button. So in here we have the bolt catch, which I have improved since the Honey Badger. You can see it actually has a pin going through here, and these 2 knobs, which will actually make this sturdy. Thing is, you can still not pull this out, but yeah, it's basically just for looks, since you'll never be able to use it in LED. That is not colored. You have the iron sights, which the scope could be removed, which I will attempt to do. It probably won't come off like in itself. You have to take it off in pieces. I think that's good enough though. So then you can flip up your sights. And obviously in CSGO you use the scope, but these are basically the standard SCAR sights. The front sight is a little bit too big, but that's just the way I made it. So now I got the stock or scope back on. We can take a look at it so you can look through. Basically nothing special, just a standard scope. We got these pieces on the sides, which are kind of the metal things holding it on. Got the adjusting knobs here and on top. And we've got the plating on the sides that make the cone shape. And the way I did this was with just some standard pieces like that. Now, this scope took me a really long time to make. This took me 2 hours to just design this one scope. And I'm really proud of the way it is. And I think I am going to save it as a template, because I may make this in real life. If I ever make a sniper rifle, I will still have pieces to make a scope for. So we have the barcode down here, which was a little bit tricky, but it basically takes up a 5 stud wide space. And then one of these pieces. So it indents in and allows you to basically put that there. It will leave a spot open here though, but it still looks really good. There's the magazine release, which you can obviously push and release the mag. The magazine goes all the way in. I have for some reason not filled in everything in here, but yeah. So you can see the magazine is locked in and it goes really far up. It pretty much goes right up to the ejection port, so yeah. It's also very nicely detailed. We got these plates on each side, which are to cover up the field strip pins. There should be one there and one there. On the other side we have the brass deflector, which should be going like that. We got the bolts inside here, which is 3 studs, so it should have some slopes on top. And then the charging handle, which is also very nicely shaped, right there. Just sits in that groove. So you would be able to put this on the other side, but I'm not going to bother doing that, so it is ambidextrous. We got a tackle rail on the bottom, on the sides, and on top, of course. The one on top of forgotten color, but yeah. So on the top one you can obviously equip your sights and your scope. We got this hole here for the gas release. So basically, right about here is where the handguard would end on a standard SCAR, and you would have the gas holes on each side here. Since this is the SCAR-20, it obviously has this space for I don't know why it actually has a bigger space, but it just does. I haven't really done too much research on it, but there's the barrel with the muzzle brake. Credit goes out to Mr. Ninja Warrior for this design, basically. Using this piece, and then using this piece for the whoops, I wasn't supposed to hide that. Using this piece for making the muzzle brake. And I feel like this barrel looks really good, so I think that is actually pretty much it. Instructions for this gun? No, probably not, since I mean, it's such a huge gun. If you guys really want it, then I could try, but I'm probably not going to though, because it's such a big model. It's gonna take over 2 hours for me to do the instructions, and yeah, it has 1,655 bricks, which is quite a bit. So yeah, I don't think you guys would even have the patience to make this gun either. So there's basically no reason for me to do it. But anyways, that is pretty much it. So let me know what you guys thought of this gun down below. I know it's not a real life gun, but basically I love LED for making guns that I can't really have in real life. And yeah, I just really am in love with this thing. So yeah, I've got some other mocks coming up, and yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys. Goodbye.